So the demo has been released as of this morning, and it was released a little later than I had hoped it would be. Mostly due to us wanting to polish things out. We wanted the animations to look less rigid and more lifelike. You can play it now on the store page. It is a smaller demo, way smaller than the full game. It's just a little snippet of some of the main features that you'll be able to play with. However, there is quite a bit of features not in the demo. In terms of the full project, this update is going to be a little more focused on that. So I've finished pretty much the entire game when it comes to single player. It needs a lot of testing. And after this whole demo ordeal is done, we're going to be doing multiplayer. So before the playtesting can begin, we want multiplayer to be working as intended, or mostly working as intended, because the playtest is meant to kind of make sure all that works. So the overarching testing idea that we're going to do is, since there are 4 islands, 3 of them are starter islands, but all playable within one character. And they each have their own mini story or problem that's kind of going on that island. We're going to get those out of the way first. And then once those 3 are done, we're going to work our way to testing and making sure sailing works for single player and multiplayer. Ship to ship combat, plundering other players, if that's what you want to do. The kind of server structure I have set up for this is going to have a lot of options. So you don't have to play with randoms if you don't want. You just can play with just your friends. But if you want to go out there and other players are open to random players, you can join them as well and screw around if you want. I've added a bunch of ways to mess with other people, up from poisoning food to proximity chat and hiring couriers to send messages to other players. Just little things that aren't probably going to be used as often as the function intends, but it'll be there nonetheless to play with. And I'm also going to be trying to figure out how to integrate those single player dungeons that I've done. We have a total of, I believe, 12 dungeons to explore, and 11 of them have their own bosses. One of them isn't really a boss, but it's more tied into the ending of the story. And then group dungeons as well. Group dungeons is something that I've only modeled. So like I have the models out for it. I just need to add like team puzzles and basically steroided versions of bosses, and maybe and some unique bosses here and there, with their own little team requirements. So you're gonna want, just like games like World of Warcraft and a couple others, you're gonna want somebody who's built their character as more of a healer, and then somebody who's built their character to take damage, and then a bunch of people to withstand damage. But you don't need to do that. It'll just be the most effective type of team. And in terms of that, the next update I'm going to give will be when multiplayer is up and running. And hopefully the one after that will be the release of the game. However long it takes to play test it all, because there is a lot of content for me and my friends to kind of comb through, and I'm really lucky to have them help me out with that stuff, because it would be a nightmare to test this whole game by myself. But that is my update for today. Please check the link below for the demo and try it out. Let me know what you think. Later.